Hello everyone. Today we are going to take a look at one of Ella's master container searches. This one was actually for her title. In master container, there are 1 to 3 hides. There are not 4. I may or may not have looked for a 4th one the first time I ever ran master container with Luna. There are 4 in buried, but not in container. Anyways, so this is not my best handling. In fact, there's a lot of mistakes that can be seen in this search, even though we qualified. But I still wanted to share it with you so that you could see that, one, we all make mistakes. And it's hard in the moment. For me, I have a lot of stress sometimes in the moment. And we were still settling into the first day. Anyways, she's got some great change of behavior that you're going to see at the start line. I wanted to make sure that you saw that. She's going to work odor right off the cones. And then you're also going to see what it looks like to run her. So sometimes running Ella can be really hard for multiple reasons. One, she doesn't always go in a straight line. Unlike when Ginny deviates, Ginny's really easy to read when she deviates. Sometimes with Ella, I feel like my brain is still trying to catch up with her movements. You're going to see how it looks when they're working this slick floor. Sometimes the odor's moving around a lot and it makes it a little bit harder to work. And then also you're going to see some of her looking back at me, which can sometimes be, is that a hide? Is she asking me a question? I'm not quite sure. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And again, watch for her odor right off the start line. She was so ready to go. She's going to head out. She's already working odor. She comes back. Don't let your dog get behind you, even though I just did. And she hits this one, and it is very clear that this is the hide. So I'm going to go ahead and reward her. I'm going to send her back out. Ideally, I would like to work that row, but I will take working the row of bags instead, or we'll just work this one. So what she's actually doing is she is working odor off of that box right there, which I didn't call it that time, but we're going to rewind just a little bit so that you can see her questioning look right there. That is not a hide. That is me going, hey, Mom, I'm trying to work this area. I've gotten a little excited. Maybe this is the box. So that's also one of the reasons why I didn't call this box, because I knew that there was decisions that were happening, and I wasn't sure that she was actually ready to make them yet. So this is when I kind of decided, like, let's maybe try for a little reset. She kind of gets behind me, which was not intentional, which also tells me that she was probably getting some odor off that wall. She comes back to it this time. She easily moves on from that box. She anchors off the first hide, which is good information for her. Now I'm hoping that we can get some sort of a row, but we're going to, I guess, work the first 2 rows. Then I had decided, okay, we've got the second half of the search to work. We've at least cleared this. But she's going to come in. She hits that container again, which I had in my mind. So this time I was definitely ready to call it. And then when you see the third hide, you're going to see why that was such an odor puzzle that's right there. So I'm trying to clear these boxes. It is a delicate dance between taking over with her and remembering where you've been. And there's our third hide. So you had the first one at start line. This one's over here, and the other one's the last box. So think about all the odor that's coming around and also coming, we know that it came all the way back to the start line. So that's quite an odor picture, which is one of the reasons that Ella looked the way she did. Sometimes when she looks like she's just being scattered and moving around, it's because she's in odor and working it and trying to figure out where everything is. And in this instance, she was trying to work it out for converging. So for me, the biggest challenge was, again, knowing where we'd been, knowing where we hadn't been, and also recognizing when she wasn't quite sure there and trying to get a bit of a reset with her. So I hope that you guys found some value in watching this one, and I'll see you next time.